Hey, what's up? This is Juan, and in this video I want to talk to you about the next evolutionary step of humans. Before I begin with the video, I want to let you know that in the description you're going to find two links. One to my website, which is unconsciousmind.org, and the second one is going to be a special gift for you. The second one is going to help you rewire your brain to achieve anything you want in life. It's gonna take time, but it will help you. It is a tool for you, and it's completely free, so make sure to get it. Today I want to talk to you about what's the next evolutionary step of humans and why we're not a fully developed creature or species inside this planet. And there are several reasons why. Think about it. If humans were already a fully developed species, it would be a dismal failure for the intelligent, universal intelligence, or God, call it whatever you want. It will be a dismal failure because, take a look around. There's war, pollution, global warming, exploitation, slavery, genocide, and so on. You know the point. I think you get it. Now, I also want to let you know that this is just my opinion and this is just my point of view. It's not the truth. It's just the way I see things, and if you agree with it, just let me know in the comments, or if you don't, I would like to know about it too. It's true, humans are not a fully developed species, but we are at the dawn of a true golden age of humanity, and as a result, for the entire planet. But how do I know this? Well, just take a look around. Beneath all the surface of all the snappy sound bites, speeches of hate and war and all that's making a lot of noise, beneath all of that, there is love growing on in people. There is people awakening. There is people who are reaching deeper levels of consciousness. We as humans are at a critical point in our existence, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later. But for now, I want to explain a little bit about what's the role of humans inside this planet. Because if you take a look, every species and every animal has a special function inside the circle and the cycle of life inside Earth. The whole planet is a perfectly balanced symbiotic system. Well, at least until humans reached industrial revolution. But anyways, if you pay close attention, every species of every animal have a special function inside the cycle of life. Smaller fishes feed bigger fishes, and bigger fishes are eaten by sharks, and then the cycle starts all over again. And for example, there are more herbivorous than carnivorous or omnivorous animals, and this serves because carnivores are there to keep control of the overpopulation that could occur by the herbivorous animals. See, every animal is in charge of one specific task inside the cycle of life. And if you're not aware of this, just go and watch The King Lion right now. But the thing is that if this balance is destroyed, then everything gets out of control. And this is what we're seeing now, right now in the planet. We have seen how the mass killing of sharks is affecting our oceans. We're also seeing how the supermass killing of farm animals is practically destroying every environment on Earth. It seems that humans break the rules. It seems that we are one step outside of the cycle of life. It seems like there is Earth and all the other animals, and then there's us, and we play our own game and we invent our own rules. But the dark side of this is that we're not aware of the damage we're causing to the planet. We simply do as we please. But that is also the brightest part of humans. We humans are capable of being aware of our awareness. And this is what Homo sapiens sapiens means. It means the man who is aware and that is aware of its awareness. And thanks to this awareness, we have become conscious creators. We no longer act by instinct, but by willingness instead. And it's this special feature what separates us from the rest of the animals, our capacity of being aware of our own awareness. But the question hasn't been answered yet. I mean, if every living animal has a special place in the cycle of life on Earth, then what is ours? What is the human's place in the cycle of life? Well, the answer, as I stated in the beginning, is that humans are not a fully developed creature, but we have already witnessed some people who have reached that next step in our evolutionary purpose, and we call them enlightened people, or awakened people, or masters even. And the thing is that humans have the capacity of becoming aware of our own awareness, but we haven't been able yet to become aware of our own unconsciousness. And that's the problem. We live as parasites, taking and taking and taking at the host's expenses without giving something back. We're only conscious of what we are conscious, but next evolutionary step is to become aware of the unconsciousness so we can use our own intelligence, which is a byproduct of our own awareness, and use that intelligence to live in a mutualistic and symbiotic relationship with the rest of the animals and the whole planet. Let me explain that again. Our intelligence is a byproduct of our own capacity of becoming aware of our own awareness. Not the cause, but the result of our capacity of being aware. But we have only been able to become aware of our awareness, but we haven't been able as a collective to become aware of our own unconsciousness. It's hard to become aware of what you're not unconscious. If you want to know how to do it, go and watch this video. But the main problem society is facing is that we have to become aware of our own unconsciousness first. And this is what those masters did, those enlightened people, those awakened people. They became aware of their unconsciousness. They took the next step in their consciousness level. And that's what humans are here for, to develop the consciousness that inhabits this planet. Consciousness is the whole purpose of the universe. And I don't say this just because I've heard it somewhere else, but really take a closer look. The whole point of developing life in this planet is to develop the consciousness that inhabits it. For example, life started just as a molecule, and then there was dinosaurs, and then there was animals and mammals and reptiles, and then consciousness is every time becoming more and more aware of the things in this planet. And then there's us, humans, who have the capacity of becoming aware of their own awareness, meaning the development of consciousness is the whole point of life creation. Therefore, if that is the special feature of humans, then that means that that is our path to keep developing our awareness. And to do that, we have to become aware of our unconsciousness. As individuals, to become enlightened or awakened or masters, or call it whatever you want, or, well, not or, to as a collective. And that, my friend, is the purpose of humanity in this planet. To keep developing our own consciousness, to create a thriving environment for every life form in this planet. We have to use our own consciousness and therefore our intelligence to create the scenario for consciousness to keep developing inside this planet, for every life form to live, not to destroy it, as we've been doing for quite a while. Our destiny is to make the transition as a society from being parasites of this planet to have a mutualistic, symbiotic relationship with this planet and every life form that inhabits it. However, we are at a critical point in our transition to our new golden age of humanity and life on Earth, because we've been causing so much damage to our planet, to the Earth, that if we don't change, if we don't adapt, we will perish, and that's it. That's how the evolution process works. If species don't adapt to their circumstances, then they will perish. And that's happening with humans right now, and with all the animals, sadly, in this planet, because of our own fault and our own negligence. This planet can no longer sustain the human exploitation that has been going on for the past years. I mean, global warming is real, but not just that. The hundreds of thousands of animals that are killed massively every day for our own consumption is real too. The ocean dead zones are real too. Hundreds of thousands of animals that are being left without a home just because of our own demand, that's real too. All the pollution that enters the oceans and that creates the ocean dead zones, that's real too. All of this is real. I'm not making this up. We are at a critical point, and we should make and take the next step into our evolutionary purpose. As all species that want to survive, it's time to take the next step and to adapt, to evolve, to become the better version of us. And we are already witnessing these changes in our society. This is why there are more and more people meditating. This is why there are more and more vegans around the world. This is why there are more and more people trying to live sustainably, because we're trying to adapt. We're changing. It's happening. The change is happening. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. We're taking the next step right now. The next human evolutionary step is to become enlightened, to become awakened, to awake to this reality, to live a conscious life. Because when you awaken, you realize that there is no separation. There is no you and me. There is no there and here. There is just oneness. There is one. Everything comes from the same source of life, and everything at the end will go to the same source of life. And even in the middle, there is just one. When you awaken, you realize that there is just one, and everything you see is just you. It's a projection of what you are. And life, what you could call life, is just a mirror reflecting back what you are inside. And when you awaken to that reality, then you live with compassion and with love, and you try as much as possible to prevent hurting someone else or other species. You live trying to avoid the pain of others, because you know that the pain of others is your own pain too. So, if you're lost, or if you've lost hope in humanity, this is my advice. Start by becoming aware. Then, you'll notice the beauty in everything. You'll notice that beauty is the goal, and beauty is the beginning, and beauty is our destiny. Don't resist the change. Don't fight it. Learn to flow with the energy that has been taking care of you since you were born and will continue to take care of everything after you die. Just become aware and live your life with love and compassion, and actually join the celebration of the change that's happening right now. If you like this video, just let me know in the comments or hit the like button. Remember that you can also check the links in the description, or if you prefer, you can watch this video or subscribe. Thank you.